So today we're going to be talking about Freddie Mac's Borrow Smart program. So what this is this is a closing cost assistance program for low to very low income. Now, before we even get into it, and I have it up here so I can cover a couple things. Also, it's pretty detailed. There's not like 3 bullet points. I want to make it really clear, it does not cover all closing costs. Okay, because a lot of times with the closing cost assistance program, you're like, sweet, I don't need to worry about closing costs. No, the max amount that you can get from this program is $2,500. Okay, so will that cover your closing costs? No, not unless the seller is paying, if you get a closing cost credit, but no, it won't. And this can only be paired with Home Possible or Home One mortgages, which are conventional mortgages. So this isn't something that you're going to see paired with FHA, VA, USDA. It's going to be paired only with those mortgages. Now, what are the big things? Well, first of all, the max is the $2,500 again. And they also have, or you could get $1,250, or $1,000. It really depends on the situation. But in order to get that top amount, your income has to be at 50% of the area median income. Okay, you guys can always look this up too. So like if you look up your county and you type in area median income, that amount will come up. So let's say you live in a county where the area median income is $60,000. Okay, if you make $30,000, well then you make 50% of the area median income, so you would in theory be eligible for the $2,500. Okay, provided you meet the other parameters that you qualify for the Home One or Home Possible mortgage. Now let's say you live in the same town, you make $65,000 and your area median income is $65,000. Okay, so you're not going to qualify for the $2,500. You're not going to qualify for the $1,250 because for the $1,250 you have to be greater, it's so specific, sorry guys. You have to be less than 80% of the area median, but over 50%. But they do have it where if you're at the area median income level, you may be able to get $1,000, but only if you're buying in specific areas. Okay, so do you guys have a headache yet? Yeah, I know. Okay, so here's how it works. Let's say you're like, Jen, I want to go for it. Okay, cool, let's go. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you fill out an app so I can try to qualify you for Home One or Home Possible, because that's step number 1. Step number 2, we're going to take a peek at it to see which one of these parameters we think you meet. Step number 3, we're actually going to reach out to them and introduce you, and you're going to need to do a counseling session with them because they then determine, okay, yes, you qualify for this. Yes, you're fully informed. This is all about educating buyers and making sure they know what they're doing, but then also making sure they meet the parameters of this program so that they can get the money. After that counseling, at that point you have a certificate, we know you're good, and at closing, when you close on a house, that is when that money would be applied towards closing costs. Okay, so I went through, and I'm turning because I'm just double checking, I went through the program a couple times today. I didn't see any credit score restrictions, but that's going to tie into the Home Possible and Home One. So you're going to need to be at least over 620, and the first step is we've got to qualify you for the first program, then we can see if you qualify for the assistance. So overall, is it a closing cost program that's going to make it so you can, not worry about closing costs at all? No. But is it a nice program if you meet the parameters to get some extra money to help make it all easier? Yes, and that's what it's really great for, is it can help make it all easier. But I mean, even they say, the best suited people for this are people who have at least 3% down, to make a down payment and have some level of closing costs. This is really just extra help, not all the help. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm going to start covering these programs with you guys as they come to me, because I don't cover a lot on the channel unless it's something we're doing a lot of. My concern with this one is I think it's going to be really tough to find, buyers who are in that bucket. With how competitive the market is right now. But I'm out. Let's go. Call me. Let's find out. Let's get you guys qualified. Let's see if you qualify. I think it's going in the right direction. I would love if it was more money, but you know what? I'm not gonna kick a gift horse in the mouth. So I hope this has been helpful. If you guys have more questions or comments, or you want a copy of this beautiful flyer, so beautiful, that has more details, it has questions, it has what to expect, we are more than happy to share it with you. Thanks so much for watching, guys.